Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vanilla Gymnasium on the campus of Burlington High School for this MIAA preliminary round matchup between the visiting Middleborough High School Sachems and your Burlington Lady Devils. Anthony Matos joined by fellow Dean College student Richard Thorne Jr. Richard, we're in for an exciting one today. Two pretty evenly matched teams in this play-in game.
Yeah, I was gonna say this game is going to be a dogfight. It's just gonna be who can run the 4-out, 1-in better.
The Sachems get it started first here. It'll be Olivia Hufalt, guarded by Zara Ochi, the Burlington big. Gets around the perimeter, puts up a three, and splashes it right in her face. That's what these Sachems have to do, get Ochi out of that paint and on the perimeter.
Exactly, not a great perimeter defender, but that's just what they exploit.
Gill to the corner for Ortiz, kicks it out to Sakari at the right wing. Sakari waiting, finds Gill, right corner three to match off the back iron. Offensive rebound, Erin Riley. Riley back out, Ava Sakari for three, why not? Off the back iron, and these Sachems grab the rebound, that's Amelia Roberts.
Yeah, I like the opportunities there by Burlington, just unfortunate to not get a bucket there.
Quinn Hufaltz, guarded by Burlington's best perimeter defender, Ava Sakari, and they're gonna call a foul on her. It's a tight man defense here for the Devils. And it looks like they're gonna stick with Ochi on Olivia Bourne, the sophomore forward. They get it to Lily Price, who finds Kennedy Frawley. Frawley gets blocked by Zara Ochi.
You know, Ochi just such a good shot blocker here. I mean, I don't know why you're driving.
There'll be an inbound from Frawley. Frawley up top, Hufalt. Hufalt finds Bourne. Bourne sending it around for Roberts. Roberts waiting, guarded by Ochi. A call, a travel on Roberts. Ochi getting active hands there on the elbow. It's red double ball.
Very active hands here for Burlington early. I like to see that. I like to see the physicality.
The Erin Riley back to Ochi. This is how they beat that full court with Ochi right in the middle of that half-court set. Goes to Gill, finds Sakari, right corner three. She's gonna try it again. Too far. Rebound to Kennedy Frawley. No one down low for a rebound for Burlington. Frawley now across half court, guarded very tightly by Sakari. Middlesex League all defense team. They get the switch. This is on to Hufalt. Hufalt's gonna drive right, go for the scoop. Sakari is there. Ochi will bring down the rebound and off go the Devils. Here's Riley up that left side. She's gonna control it on the left wing. Riley driving, back up top Sakari. Sakari to the corner, Ortiz back to Gill. Gill travel.
Two early travels here by both teams. Just early in the game, a little sloppy here.
Trying to get those jitters out. This game got delayed from Tuesday to today because of that big blizzard Massachusetts had earlier this week. Almost 35 inches in the Burlington area. And it was all on Sean Hart. And there's a foul, I believe, on Izzy Ortiz. Amelia Roberts trying to split the double team. Just about 2 minutes into this one, only 3-0. The only points in this one by Quinn Hufalt via the three-pointer. It'll be inbounded up top for Frawley, guarded by Ortiz now. Frawley is gonna pick up her dribble. She'll hand it off over to Hufalt. Hufalt goes around the screen. Hufalt's gonna wait, guarded by Gill. Hufalt switches, goes inside, air ball. Offensive rebound, that one's missed. And it's gonna be tipped everywhere. She grabs her own rebound again. Ochi there on the rebound, and out come the Devils. Two offensive rebounds for Bourne, no luck there. Erin Riley now running the offense, as she always does. The junior captain of this Devil team. She'll find Ortiz, goes back to Riley. Riley, not much of a shooter, she's gonna hold it here. Active hands here from the Sachems. They'll go inside for Ochi, that's where they gotta thrive tonight. Ochi put it up too short, here come the Sachems the other way. Amelia Roberts inside, a little too far, it'll be off. Bourne, Devil ball. So just about 3 minutes in here, only one made basket. There'll be a Sachem sub here. Mackenzie Roberts will enter the game for Amelia Roberts. So the little sister connection there for Middleborough. And a sort of half-court press here. It'll be Ochi running things in the middle, as she always does. Riley all the way across court to the corner, and that pass a little too, not too much mustard on that one, and Riley picks off. And out of the Sakari the other way, thought about it, gets it back to Riley. Kicks it all the way back to the corner. Inside Ochi. Ochi to the perimeter. Sakari driving in left hand. Sakari back to the corner for Gill. Ortiz for three. Short. Ochi wasn't there for the rebound. Here come the Sachems the other way. This one inside for Bourne. It'll be tipped away by Riley. Almost a 4-inch height difference there. And Riley gets up. Timeout. Neil Rebello just about 4 minutes into this one. Only 3-0. Burlington can't get much done on the offensive end. But defensively, they've been solid outside the opening three in this one.
Yeah, honestly, it's been a lot of great ball movement here by Burlington. Just unfortunate to not have the threes get down into the nylon. And for Middleborough, it's kind of been the same. They've been driving more than Burlington. I believe Burlington's only taken one shot inside the three-point arc. But honestly, it's kind of a mixed bag here for both of these teams. One taking exclusively threes, the other one getting in the paint and driving.
As Rebello called a timeout, not really happy with the way Burlington's been running their offense, trying to probably set up some sort of play here out of the break. It's been the same 5 starters basically game in, game out this year for the Devs. They've been down in the power rankings. They've been as low as 40. They've gone all the way up to 30 for a guaranteed playoff game. They are 11-9. They have a worse opponent margin than Middleborough by 0.4 points. And they have a better average margin of victory of Middleborough by almost a full 2 points. As we get started back up, it'll be Quinn Hufalt, the 8th grade guard on this Middleborough varsity team. Goes for Mackenzie Roberts. Mackenzie Roberts is going to drive in on Ortiz. Off the window, counted and one. Mackenzie Roberts right off the bench. Puts up the and one, and Brianna Thomas will enter the game for the Devs. It's on Ortiz. Thomas will come in for Ortiz, the 6th man of this Devil team. So Roberts will get one, enters the game, immediately makes an impact. And Alexandria Pettit's team is hoping for an upset here. As she knocks down the free throw, we're up to a 6-point game. 4:33 to go, opening quarter. Goes to Ochi, who waits. She'll find Gill on the left side. Gill goes cross court to Riley. Riley gonna wait, finds Sakari on the right wing. Sakari over to Riley. Riley in the corner, inside Ochi. Ochi body, puts it up short, grabs her own rebound. Ochi puts it up before the shot. She was fouled. Foul is gonna be on Olivia Bourne. That is going to be the matchup to watch in this one. Which forward on both sides does better tonight?
Honestly, so far I feel like it's been pretty even.
Riley, that's a corner three. Air ball, grabbed by Thomas, finds Sakari top of the key. Sakari's going to drive in, puts up a wonky layup. Rebound by Bourne, and they go the other way. It's Roberts, who has 3 tonight. Roberts right in on Thomas. Roberts spinning all the way around, feeds Bourne inside. Bourne got blocked by Ochi again, her 2nd of the game. The Devs trying to go on the fast break. Gill can't find it. The Sachems take over the other way. They don't have numbers, though. They're going to wait. This one to the corner for Frawley. Frawley kicks to the corner. That's Roberts. Roberts back. That's Hufalt for 3. She knocks it down. Quinn Hufalt has 6 of the 9 for the Sachems. It's a 9-0 run to open the game. Here's Riley. Sakari waiting. Back to Riley. Riley waiting. Finds Thomas. Gill. Ochi. Entry pass. Who gets intercepted by the Sachems. Kennedy Frawley the other way. Frawley spinning. Goes to Roberts. From the wing to the paint to the block. Putting it up wide. Gill has the rebound. Rebello says, let's slow things down.
If you're Burlington, you need to get a bucket here. You cannot continue to allow them to go on this run to open the game.
That one almost picked off. It'll be Riley. She's going to think about a 3. Put it up off the back iron. Gill grabs the offensive rebound. Gill on the putback short. Ochi can't grab that rebound. And Bourne will go the other way with it for the Sachems. It'll be Mackenzie Roberts. Roberts, coast to coast, putting it up. And she has another one. And one, count it. Mackenzie Roberts, another and one. It's an 11-0 run to open the game.
Yeah, just honestly, just utter domination on the offensive end by Middleborough here so far. Burlington has not been able to get a shot down, even though they've had some good looks.
Roberts to complete her 2nd and 1 of the quarter. She knocks it down. A 12-0 run here to open the game. 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Lexi Gill now up the left wing, hands it off. Sakari thought about it. Ochi is doubled inside. She has it. Someone's open if she's doubled. She goes to the corner for Gill. Gill for three off the back iron. Thomas can't grab the rebound, and going the other way is Hufalt. Quinn Hufalt trying to go coast to coast. Puts it up. Foul called. Riley had her hand straight up.
Just a lot of fouls here by Burlington early on.
5 fouls. Timeout Rebello. Already in the bonus. Middleborough 12-0 run, and he is angry. As he is talking to his girls right now. 2:22 remaining, 12-0. It'll be free throws for Quinn Hufalt, who already has 6 in this one. She's knocked down 2 threes. She went toast coast in the last one. What does Burlington have to do the most besides obviously hitting the open shots?
Honestly, there isn't on defensively. There's not much you can do. You've been all right defensively so far. It's just I feel like now they're forcing it inside to Ochi, and that's just not what you need to do. There's open threes still. I know you haven't hit one yet, but you have to just keep going to the well. You gotta eventually. It's the Celtics method. Eventually, they're going to start falling.
12-0 here, 2:22 to go. Burlington 5 fouls to Middleborough's 1. They are already in the bonus. There'll be 2 free throws coming for Quinn Hufalt, the 8th grade guard on this Middleborough Sachems team. Zakari, Riley, Gill, Thomas, Ochi on the floor for the Devs. And it's Frawley, Roberts, Bourne, Quinn, and Bourne. Missed the first one. Second one, back iron and out. Ochi strong on the rebound. We got a jump ball. It'll be Devil's ball. And the emphasis in that timeout from Neil Rebello was go up strong. And Ochi did just that, clamped down on the rebound. Coming out is Bourne. In comes Amelia Roberts. So the Roberts sisters are on the court now. Riley finds Gill again. Trying to beat this full court press. They will. It goes to Aaron Riley. Riley, Gill. Gill waiting. Gill back to Riley. Inside Ochi. Triple team to the corner. All the way. Skip past. Sakari is open. Corner 3. Knocks it down. Ava Sakari gets the scoring started. 6 minutes into this one. And we have a timeout, Middleborough, right away. I guess one basket's enough to call a timeout.
You do not want them to get hot. You do not want them to go on a run like you did earlier in the game.
So Sakari knocks that one down. An immediate timeout from Alexandria Pettit. 1:56 to go, first quarter. Yes. BHS principal Mark Sullivan stopping by our broadcast table here. 1:56 to go. The 3 fell for Ava Sakari. What do you think Neil Bell's drawing up in this timeout defensively? Because you could press them, but then you can't. You got to have the bodies back on the fast break. The last thing you want is an odd man rush fast break.
I just think you gotta stay home to your man. Honestly, you kind of have to let up the less efficient shot here when you're down. Let up the threes. You just can't allow them to get easy 2s. That's kind of what the method is. You don't let them get easy 2s. You let them take the threes. If they knock them down, it's unfortunate, but it is the less efficient shot.
So they're going to get the ball just behind half court here. The Devs are sort of pressing. They're going to man press the ball handler here, Mackenzie Roberts. It'll be Brianna Thomas, the 6th man here. Ortiz is on the bench still, one of the starters here. Gill is screened. She finds her man again. It's Hufalt. Hufalt guarded closely by Gill at the top of the key. 14 to shoot. Hufalt waiting. Head fake. Puts it up from the corner off the back iron. Ochi on the rebound. And she's going to outlet pass over to Riley. Riley slows things down. She's at the top of the key. She's going to wait. Isolation ball here with Hufalt. Inside Ochi. Back to the corner. Gill. Gill is going to put it up from the right corner. Back iron. Ochi the offensive rebound. Ochi right back up. Rolls out. Grabs her own rebound. Ochi the other way again. Puts it in. Zara Ochi with a monster first quarter here. I'd say about 8 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 2 points right now. Going the other way, Middleborough. Mackenzie Roberts over to the wing. That's Amelia Roberts. That's a deep 3 off the back iron. Ochi strong with the rebound, gives it to Thomas. 5-0 run here to end the quarter for the Devs. This one down to Riley. 3-on-4 the other way. Riley, Sakari, that's a left corner 3. Off, and Ochi can't grab the rebound. It'll be Mackenzie Roberts, but a foul called, I believe, on Ochi. It is on Ochi. That is her first foul. And it'll be free throws here for Middleborough as they are in the bonus. It'll be the 6th foul of the quarter for the Devils. That's the one thing that has to change here.
Yeah, you just can't, especially when you're getting fouls early in the quarter, you can't really be as aggressive as you want to be. And even with full court press, you just can't do that.
So knocking it down is Mackenzie Roberts. That ends the run at 5-0, but the Devs are on the scoreboard here. It's a 13-5 game, 42.8 to go. Maybe one more possession each side as we have an untied shoe here from Amelia Roberts. Make sure we double knot down there. She will. Down low, it's Gill and Ochi for the Devils. That one's off. Gill grabs the rebound, and she will control things to Erin Riley. She is pressed sort of by Hufalt. Immediately gives it up over to Sakaria in the corner, back to Riley. Riley lost it for a second, gets it back. And we have a jump ball, that's Devil ball. So very smart jumping on that one, knowing they have the possession arrow. So a 7-second difference between shot and game. Lexi Gill will inbound. And Riley is pressed aggressively by Quinn Hufalt. It goes to Thomas in the right corner. Why not for 3? Short. And the rebound goes to Lily Price. 17 to shoot for the Sachems. Probably the last shot of the quarter. 13-5, they're winning. Roberts running point. Has a screen from Amelia Roberts. Roberts going to drive, settle for a deep 2 off the bank and in. The clock's going to run. Maybe we'll get one very deep shot here. Sakari Gill going to fire. That's way short. So a 10-point lead after one quarter here at the Vanilla. Middleborough 15, Burlington 5. A change of pace has to happen. We'll be back in just a second here. Anthony Matos, Richard Thorne Jr. taking you through this one. Back at the Village Gymnasium here, Anthony Matos, Richard Thorne. 15-5 is your score in this one after one quarter. Richard, foul trouble for the Devils. Got off to a very slow start. What has to change in the second quarter?
They need to exploit the 2-3 defense of Middleborough. I mean, they've just been swarming the ball handler, and it just hasn't worked out, especially at the top of the key. They need to be able to move the ball some more so they can't get swarmed like that again.
So Middleborough will start. They are going right to left. The Devs in the white going left to right. This one goes to the corner. That's Hufalt. She has 2 in this game, and Riley will grab that rebound. Erin Riley pressured closely by Kennedy Frawley. The Devils' best ball handler. She's been a 3-year varsity player here. Gill, and that one gets tipped. So no backcourt here for Thomas. 20 to shoot. Thomas to the corner. For Riley, back to Sakari, inside Ochi. Ochi, quadruple team to the corner. Gill, that one has to fall. That one won't bank in. Ochi can't tip the rebound. It'll be Amelia Roberts. For Middleborough, going the other way. Roberts to the wing for Price, and it'll be reset for Mackenzie Roberts. Mackenzie Roberts to the right corner, left corner. This one inside for Price. Price going to spin to Frawley. Frawley travels. Dev's ball. And Mackenzie Roberts not really happy with that call. And it'll be Gill to inbound to Riley. Riley, Ochi to Thomas. This one by the sideline. Thomas has it. Thomas, Gill, Sakari thought about it. Takes it to the wing. It feeds Ochi inside. Ochi doubled. Ochi back to Sakari. Sakari, why not? Right corner. Won't go. Thomas the offensive rebound. Back to Riley. Riley's going to pull up from the wing. It'll bank in. That one gets the roll. Aaron Riley, 15-8 game. A very fortunate roll there. And it's back to single digits. Mackenzie Roberts, guarded closely by Sakari, goes to the corner for Hufalt. Hufalt inside Price. Thomas the steal. Ochi comes up with it. Here come the Devs. Down to Sakari. Sakari, easy lay goes. 15-10. 5-0 run to start. They've already matched their quarter total from the first. And a foul called here on Riley, with Hufalt being the ball handler. That is Riley's second. Do not want to get Riley into foul trouble, being the Devs' best ball handler and facilitator of the offense.
Honestly, the Red Devils have switched to a 2-3 zone just like Millborough here.
This one's inside for Roberts. Ochi with the Twin Towers. Get out of here, says Ochi. Here comes Sakari. She falls over. That's a hard foul. Not intentional by any means. Just ran over the legs of Amelia Roberts. That has to be Ochi's fourth or fifth block in this one. She has been a presence.
Yeah, she has been absolutely dominating the paint. No one has gotten into the paint and made a basket since
the end one.
The second and one.
Ochi puts up a wild shot. No foul called there. Rebello probably didn't like the shot choice there from Ochi. It'll be Mackenzie Roberts and the Sachems across half court, up 5. Their biggest lead has been 12 in this one. That one off the leg of Riley. Riley's going to chase it down, but Mackenzie Roberts will take it. That burned off 15 seconds, 17 to shoot. Roberts gets the switch, goes to the corner for Frawley. Kennedy Frawley. Thomas had it. It'll be Ochi. This one's in the corner. Roberts, 3, good. Mackenzie Roberts brings it back to 8.
Mackenzie Roberts for 3.
And with 5:15 to go, Lexi Gill will try and answer here. Riley will get a screen from Ochi. Ochi rolls to the paint, finds Gill. Gill will drive, put up a floater, won't go. Ochi with the physical rebound. Ochi the putback, almost and one. She'll get 2.
Middle ball foul for Amelia Roberts, her second.
Foul is on Amelia Roberts, her second. Ochi will get 2. Try and cut this to a 6-point lead. Off the front iron on the first one. Checking in for Middleborough, Olivia Bourne. And coming out, Amelia Roberts. 5:04 to go, second quarter. Ochi rolls in the second one. It's a 7-point game.
Both teams have been very physical in the paint so far.
Mackenzie Roberts across half court, guarded closely by Sakari. Gets blown by Ochi. Foul called. And Neil Rebello, rightfully so, not happy with that call. That was all ball, I will say, from our point of view.
It did look like all ball. The ref had a slightly different angle.
And the ref did say body first.
Yeah.
So it'll be 2 for Mackenzie Roberts. She knocks down the first one. 19-11.
She has 13 on the game already.
So one thing that has to change in that second half is definitely getting a body or 2 on Mackenzie Roberts. Here's Ochi to Riley. Riley inside Ochi, back to the corner. There's a 3 from Thomas. That won't go. Gill, the offensive rebound. Gill right up. Won't go. Gill can't grab the second chance rebound. Bodies are on the floor. It's a foul. And the Burlington fans wanted a technical there. And it's a foul on Gill. And coming in for the Devs will be Brooke Baglio, one of the seniors on this Burlington team. And coming out for the Devs will be Lexi Gill. So a 9-point game. 2 bench players in for the Devs. This one to the corner for Price. Price is going to drive left hand, take it to the middle. And Thomas says, give me that. Doesn't even let her get the ball above her head. And here come the Devs. Erin Riley. This one goes inside for Ochi. Finds Thomas on the wing. Thomas going to wait. Finds Riley. Back to Sakari. Wide open left corner. 3 goes! Ava Sakari cuts it to a 6-point game. 4 minutes to go.
That's exactly what you have to do if you're the Red Devils. Just keep the ball movement. Eventually someone's going to get open.
Who fault? Right corner 3 won't go. And Baglio can't grab that rebound. It'll be Devil ball. It got tipped off Olivia Bourne. So Thomas to inbound. She'll find Riley. Gives it back to Thomas. Finds Riley again. She'll take it across half court. 3:50 to go. 20-14 game. Riley, Sakari. Sakari wanted Ochi. Doesn't have Ochi. Sakari waiting. Sakari doubled. Foul called on Kennedy Frawley. That is her first. And it seems like the second a dribble is picked up, 2 Sachems are going to go attack the ball.
Yeah, they just swarm them. I mean,
Ochi, Thomas, Riley, Ochi, Sakari, Riley, Ochi, waiting, pivot, putting it up off the bank and in. It's a 4-point game. This was once a 12-0 lead for Middleborough in the first quarter. It's now a 4-point game. Mackenzie Roberts to the corner. Who fault? Up top, that's Price. Price, that one's out. It's double ball. This is potentially a 1-possession game after this possession.
incredible comeback in the second quarter here, honestly. From down
15 to 5.
Yeah, down 10 to bring it in possibly to 2 or maybe even 1.
So Riley guarded closely by Hufalt. Riley will wait. Riley inside Baglio. Baglio thought about it. Dribbles. And trying to find Thomas in the corner. That'll be double ball. Kennedy Frawley got a hand on it. Thomas to inbound. She has eaten a lot of minutes here. Ortiz did start this one, but it's been Thomas so far in this second quarter. That's open. Sakari, she has 2 already. That one is too strong. Nearly grabs her own rebound. It'll be Satcham ball. 2:50 to go here in the second quarter.
And the stretch of made baskets by the Red Devils ends here, but I don't see them cooling off anytime soon.
This is Mackenzie Roberts out of bounds, stays with the Satchams. Thomas has came in first man off the bench and provided some very solid defense at the left corner of this 2-3 zone that the Devils have been running. This is Roberts, guarded now by Riley. Roberts trying to drive baseline. It's off Roberts. No foul there. It'll be Devil ball.
Just textbook defense. Keep the hands up. Stay in your ground. Bounces off Roberts and out of bounds.
Riley, coast to coast, finds Sakari. She's open on the right corner. It goes! Ava Sakari, it's a 1-point game. Timeout Middleborough. This was 15-5 to start the quarter. We are down to 20-19 with 2:25 to go in the first half.
And really the leader in this comeback is Ava Sakari with 11.
She has 11 points. She's made 3 threes. Senior captain, played all 4 years. Neil Rebello's second year of tenure. Pam McKay, the previous 2 years, this team has gotten off the ground under Neil Rebello, who was the assistant coach of the men's team before coming up to be the head coach of the women's team. The job opened up. He answered right away, and he has led this team to the playoffs back-to-back seasons, given towards the bottom half of the MIAA playoff, but nonetheless a playoff team. As the horn sounds, we're going to get right back to the action. 3 fouls per side. 2:25 to go. Middleborough, has it been letting their foot off the gas, or it's just a better Burlington game plan offensively?
Honestly, switching their defense to 2-3 zone has really messed with Middleborough here. They've gotten a lot more turnovers, a lot more batted balls. They've been trying to utilize the mid-range, but haven't really seen much success.
Devs trying to sweep the playoffs today. There have been 2 hockey playoff games. The boys won earlier, and the Lady Devils are currently winning. We are going to have a travel on Middleborough, and the Devs can potentially take the lead here. Looking to make it a 4-game playoff sweep for Burlington Athletics today. Lexi Gill finds Baglio. Baglio finds Thomas. Thomas hands it off to Gill. Gill back to Thomas. Thomas, this one's inside for Gill. No Ochi on the floor for the Devils. This is Sakari to the corner. Thomas took a hit. Riley back to Sakari. That's 3 from Brianna Thomas, correction. And the Devs have the lead by 2, 1:40 to go. Brianna Thomas off the bench has supplied a lot, and another Middleborough travel. The momentum is shifting in the vanilla. The Devs are up 2 from down 12.
And it's just come with the ball movement on offense. They're moving the ball, they're moving the zone defense, and they're getting wide open looks.
Riley from the left wing, guarded closely by Hufalt. This one's inside. Baglio, wide open lane. It's a 4-point game. Pressuring is Sakari on Roberts. The Devs have 2 up top. Sakari, this one's inside. Feed back inside, off the mark. And Baglio controls the rebound. Thomas will hold it. Guarded tightly by Hufalt in the backcourt. This one goes to Thomas. Wide open lane, rolls in. 26-20. What a second quarter from the Lady Devils. Roberts, top of the key. Sakari being wide. This one wide open in the corner. Blocked by Baglio. Riley the other way. Riley changes directions. Riley coast to coast. Lay me, Aaron Riley. 28-20. Roberts will hold for the last shot. Down 8. Who would have thought after that first quarter? Roberts off of Baglio. It'll stay here with the Sachems. 14.6 to go, 28-20 game. To inbound is Hufalt. This one inside for Price. Price waiting, Price pivoting, stolen away by Baglio. 9 seconds left for the Devs. That one off of Frawley, 7.3. Devil basketball. They can go up 10 here potentially with a basket. Riley has to push the pace with 5. Aaron Riley, left hand, across the half court. Riley driving, scoop play blocked, and out of bounds with half a second to go. And they're going to say it's Devil basketball, or correction, Middleborough ball. Or nope, Burlington ball, never mind. Hopefully they get it off in half a second. Thomas gets open, Thomas fires off the mark. 15-5 was the score at the end of the first. It's 28-20 the other way. The Devs with a monstrous second quarter. Halftime, they're up 8. Second half coming up in just about 10 minutes. Anthony Matos, Richard Thorne at Vanilla Gymnasium from BCAT's YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, back at the Vanilla Gymnasium on the campus of Burlington High School, where we have a packed house for the preliminary round of the MIAA Division II Girls Basketball State Tournament. Anthony Matos joined by the great Richard Thorne Jr. here on BCAT's YouTube, 28-20, a tale of two quarters, to say the least, for both sides. Let's start things out in the first quarter. What happened?
To open the game, Middleborough went on a 12-0 run. The Red Devils could not get a basket to fall, and then timeout. And really after that, they score 5 straight. They end the quarter 15-5, and then really where it picked up was the second quarter.
And in that second quarter, 23-5, the Devils outscored the Sachems. What was the one thing that was picture perfect for the Devils?
Really picture perfect was just how they're exploiting the Szechuan's defense, really. Exploiting the zone, getting open looks.
So it seems like they are back to a man-to-man. Izzy Ortiz and it's Ortiz, Riley, Sakari, Gill, Ochi. Here's Ochi from the free throw line. She's going to drive in, puts up the floater. It goes. It's a double-digit lead for the Devils. Zara Ochi, the floater from the free throw line. This pass gets tipped into the corner for Who Fault up top, Mackenzie Roberts. Mackenzie Roberts waiting. Roberts driving. Roberts gets the switch to the corner. Frawley. Frawley's going to drive baseline. Gill is there in the passing lane. Can't hang on to it. It's Sachem's ball. 11 seconds to shoot. 7:15 to go. Devs are now up 10 on the Sachems. Mackenzie Roberts going to get things started again from the baseline. She will find up top Ochi with the active hands. It remains Middleborough ball. However, it took a second off the shot clock.
He's going to have to turn into a rush possession here.
Ufalt will try and inbound. Ufalt finds Roberts. Mackenzie Roberts. This is inside for Bourne. Bourne lost it. Gill has it. Ortiz has to turn around. She didn't. It'll be Price. Price putting up a floater. That goes wide. Devil ball. And definitely need to calm down. That was a great reaction from Neil Rebello. Got to slow things down here. Now you're up 10. You can play at your own pace. 7 minutes, 4 seconds to go. Preliminary round, MIAA State Tournament. Winner plays St. Mary's tomorrow. So right back in action, whoever wins this one. Lexi Gill finds Sakari. In the wing, Sakari inside Ochi. That entry pass gets denied. And Olivia Bourne has the steal. So fronting the post is going to be a big priority here for Middleborough. As that three is way off the mark from Who Fault. And Ortiz has a steal up to Sakari. They're going to say she was out of bounds.
Yeah, getting defenders on Ochi in the post is going to be a major priority for Middleborough here, because she had no resistance on that first bucket of the second half.
This is Gill, guarded closely by Lily Price. Gill spinning, Gill to the corner. This is Ortiz. Ortiz fakes the handoff. Ortiz up top. Riley guarded closely by Who Fault. Gets the screen. Riley back inside. Gill, that one's too much. Yeah, Lily Price has the steal. Finds Who Fault. Who Fault takes to the corner. Who Fault carry, double dribble. I see 5 different referee signals. Either way, it's Burlington ball.
They're trying to throw you off here.
I saw a carry from one. I saw a travel from another. Nonetheless, it's Burlington ball. Here's Erin Riley. Riley waiting. That one goes off of Who Fault. So Riley will inbound again. This one up to Gill. Ochi is being fronted heavily by Bourne. This entry pass goes over the top. Ochi gets it. Ochi, they're going to call a travel on Ochi. So they're going to treat this sort of like Wemby style we see in the NBA. It's such a huge mismatch. You have to double it. You throw the pass over the top. It has to be a picture-perfect pass.
You said it. They're just going to run man here, and then if it looks like they're going to pass to Ochi in the post, they're going to double or even triple.
This one's on the wing for Price. Price is going to get it off her foot. Riley's going to chase it down. It'll be a backcourt by Lily Price. And it's going to be basketless first 2.5 minutes here for Middleborough. Sort of like the Devils' start to the first half. Erin Riley going to wait, gets the screen. Riley on the left wing, entry pass into Ochi. Ochi tries to split two. Ochi posting up, floating up, no good. Ochi, offensive rebound. Ochi fighting for it on the ground. Jump ball, it'll be Middleborough ball. But Zara Ochi, a very physical presence down low.
Again, I do think they're kind of forcing it to Ochi in the post here because like they're the second defender's getting over there before they even pass the ball.
So it seems like almost they're trying to get the double to find an open shooter, but it's going to be on Ochi to get it and then leave her hands as quickly as possible. This one's stolen away by Lexi Gill. She's 1-on-2 the other way. Gill, layup goes in. It's a 12-point game. So let me stop yapping. This one's a free shot blocked by Ochi. The rebound is loose. It goes off Middleborough. It's Devil ball. Olivia Hufalt couldn't control that one. Ochi again with another block. And Lexi Gill will get us started again. Still basketless for Middleborough. 32-20 game, 4:50 to go. There's Riley, finds Sakari. Sakari driving in. Sakari scoop, lay, gets it to go. Toilet bowl style. 34-20. Mackenzie Roberts doubled. Roberts gets her pocket picketed. Pickpocketed by Eva Sakari. And the foul is on Roberts. That is her first. So already 2 fouls here for Middleborough. 34-20 your score. This is Riley. Hands it off to Ortiz. Ortiz finds Riley on the right wing. Riley waiting up top. They're going to play a little 2-man game now, 3-man game with Ochi. Ochi controls it, jump ball, Devil ball. And it'll be a side out from the baseline.
They keep looking to Ochi and Candy Frawley's on that all day, really, honestly. And she's just kind of floating.
That pass too high for Ochi. It'll be a steal the other way for Mackenzie Roberts. Here comes Roberts just about halfway through this quarter. Roberts coast to coast, scoop lay, won't go. Ochi can't grab the rebound. It'll find Hufalt. Hufalt to the corner, that's Roberts, short. And Ortiz grabs the rebound. Ortiz spins away, slows things down for the Red Devils. Middleborough still without a basket in this second quarter. Finds Riley on the left wing. Riley for Gill. Gill hands it off Sakari. Sakari driving. Sakari travels. So Middleborough the other way. Thomas will recheck in for Sakari. She will get a breather. The Devils' leading scorer in this one with 13. Kennedy Frawley will inbound. This one's on the ground. Frawley gets it back. Gives it back for Mackenzie Roberts. Roberts waits, guarded by Thomas. Entry pass inside. This is Bourne. It goes to Amelia Roberts. Amelia Roberts trying to feed Bourne down low. That didn't work. Blocked again by Ochi. And here comes Ortiz. Ortiz picks up her dribble, gives it right back to Thomas. Thomas across half court. Brianna Thomas driving, has a lane, stops corner. Gill thought about it, jab step, kicks back out Ortiz. Ortiz on the right corner, finds Riley. Riley waiting, jab step, crossing over, stolen away. Hufalt the other way. Hufalt coast to coast. Gill gets there and a foul called. Got to make him earn them. It is on Gill, and going to line is Hufalt. That is Gill's second. And the first foul of the quarter for the Devils. Hufalt will shoot 2. 2:52 remaining in this third quarter. Middleborough trying to get on the scoreboard, and they will with that free throw. 5 minutes and 8 seconds it took for Middleborough to score a basket. in the second half. Hufalt's second on the way. It is off. Ochi trying to box out. She will. It'll be Riley with the rebound. Erin Riley full court guarded by Hufalt. Riley, Ochi on the wing. Ochi finds Thomas. She's open. That's a deep three for Brianna Thomas. Off. Ochi rebound. Ochi put back off the bank and in. It's the Zara Ochi show. Timeout Middleborough. It's a 15-point game. 2.5 to go in the third quarter. She cannot be stopped.
I mean, she almost has a double-double here with rebounds and points, and she also has, what, 5 or 6 blocks?
5 or 6 blocks. I think she's on triple-double watch with the blocks. We'd have to get the official scoring after the game. She has maybe, I want to say 6 blocks. So that's 9 points, at least 13 rebounds, 6 blocks. She probably has an assist or 2 from the kickouts. She has just been too much for Middleborough to handle.
I mean, she's been the girl to beat, honestly. And on the other side, it's been Mackenzie Roberts and Quinn Hufalt.
And held, actually, that is both the only 2 scores, actually, for Middleborough in this one, with 14 and 7, respectfully, for both sides. So it's got to be that next man up for Middleborough, almost, to where Mackenzie Roberts has had a very quiet third quarter. That's been the emphasis, as we thought. Hufalt finally got to the free throw line after getting fouled. But there needs to be another Satcham to step up here. Down 15, it's not too late for a comeback by any means. It's just, when does it start?
And I do not think it can happen in the fourth quarter here. It has to start now if they want a chance.
Mackenzie Roberts guarded closely by Brianna Thomas. Roberts finally gets it over half court. Roberts guarded very closely by Thomas. And they're going to call a blocking foul on her. That is her second, I believe. Coming back in is Sakari. And she will take out Ortiz. That is Thomas's first, or correction, that is Thomas's first. Inbounding will be Hufalt. Up top, Thomas tips it away. And it will go out of bounds. So we'll start like Burlington made a basket, basically. And the Devs will sort of man press in the half court here. It goes to Hufalt. Nearly double team. Sakari trying to chase her down. Hufalt coast to coast. Putting it up, and a foul on Sakari. And again, it's Quinn Hufalt back to the line. One of 2 scores, or 2 Satchams on the scorebook here. She has 7. Mackenzie Roberts has 14. She will miss her 3rd free throw attempt, or correction, her 3rd free throw shot, 2nd miss. She is 1 for 3 in this quarter. And she has the only point for the Satchams here. Misses the 2nd. Rebound is loose. It'll be Lexi Gill controlling. 2 minutes to go here and counting in the third quarter. Devs command with a 15-point lead. This handoff goes to Thomas. Finds Sakari. She's open on the right wing. And it goes in! Fresh off the bench. Fresh on the scoreboard. Ava Sakari. It's an 18-point game. Roberts splits the double, loses it. Erin Riley's got it. Riley has to push the pace. She's almost double teamed right now. Riley gets the screen from Mochi. Riley to the corner. Thomas, Gill. And that one's stolen away by Hufalt. She doesn't have numbers. She has Sakari to beat. Puts it up as she's fouled again. And she'll go to the line again. Another foul on Sakari. That is her 4th. And Baglio will be set to check in, and Sakari going right to the bench. They need her for the fourth quarter, barring a comeback attempt here by Middleborough. Hufalt knocks it down. It is a 17-point game. In comes Baglio, out comes Sakari. And entering the game now, Rachel Edwards for Middleborough, the 8th grader, another 8th grader. There's 5 on the team for Middleborough. Hugh Fault misses the second. Gill has the rebound. Lexi Gill will slow things down, 1:25 to go. Guarded by Hugh Fault. Gill switches. Gill drives back out. That's Baglio. Thought about it. Gives it back to Gill. That's a corner three. That's air ball. And that one goes off of Amelia Roberts. It'll be Devils ball.
I think that one was tipped a little bit.
Did they get a hand on it?
I think they just barely got a hand on that one.
Thomas to inbound. Thomas up top. Riley, she's pretty deep down there. Finds Thomas. That's an open corner three. Off the mark. Gill fighting for the rebound. It'll be an over the back on Gill. And Neil Rebello not liking that call, but not as heated as he would be as they're up 17. 1:09 to go here in the third quarter.
It's Lexi Gill's fourth as well.
And it's bonus for Middleborough.
Her third.
That is her third. So a couple key devs in foul trouble. Sakari with 4. Gill has 3. And the one shocking thing for me is Ochi isn't in foul trouble. Usually that's the main emphasis. Get her out of the game as fast as possible with fouling.
Yeah.
As the first one is missed by Amelia Roberts, the second one is off again. So yet again, Middleborough still does not have another score besides their only 2. It will stay with Middleborough off of the offensive rebound. It'll be Quinn Hufall to inbound. 1:08 to go. Hufall finds Amelia Roberts. It goes off of her. It'll be double ball. Another turnover for the Sachems. Inbounding will be Gill. Finds Riley. Switches directions. Will find Gill again. Gill gets into the front court to the left corner. Gill, Riley, open is Thomas, open on the wing, thought about it. She traveled. And it seemed like Rebella wanted a little entry pass there for Ochi. Thomas thinking before she had the ball. So 54.9. Middleborough is in the bonus. It's a 17-point game. Mackenzie Roberts from the volleyball 10-foot line. Finds Amelia Roberts. Double teamed. Roberts can't split it. Roberts finds her sister, gives it right back to her. Roberts splits the double. There is 3 Sachems in that corner. And a block and foul on Baglio. Shot clock now turned off. It'll be more free throws. And going to the line will be Mackenzie Roberts.
Mackenzie Roberts to the line at 2.
So the crowd has started to fill up here with anticipation. Coming up on BCAT YouTube, boys' turn on the vanilla court as that one goes in. It'll be the first round of the MIAA Boys Division II playoffs. Holliston Panthers, Burlington Red Devils coming up. 7:30 is the designated tip. We'll get it to you the second it starts here as Ochi grabs that rebound. She's fighting for it. It's a jump ball to be Devil basketball. Myself, as well as Richard, will have that call for you. We'll just have to switch live stream links here. Should be right directly under this one. Thomas, Riley, Ochi, waiting, corner, Baglio. Gill, up top, Riley. Riley, that's pretty deep. She's going to put it up. Air ball, and no attempt for a rebound there. 15.3 to go, probably the last shot of the quarter here for Middleborough. It'll be Quinn Hufall. Sort of a half-court press here. Mackenzie Roberts dribbling left hand, running into Ochi, and there's a foul on Ochi. That is Ochi's third with 10.1 to go in a 16-point game. Mackenzie Roberts back at the free throw line.
Back to what you were saying about Middleborough trying to get Ochi into foul trouble. I believe that is what they were kind of trying to do early in the game by driving so much. But just they're racking up fouls on other players and not Ochi.
Roberts makes the second one, 24-39. The Devs trying to get one more shot here. Ochi, Thomas, That is Gill putting it up and in, or correction, Baglio. As the time expires here in the third quarter, the Devs are up 17. They can smell St. Mary's tomorrow. Just have to close it out in the fourth here. Anthony Matos, Richard Thorne. It's a 17-point lead. We'll be back in a flash here from the Vanilla. Back at it, fourth quarter of action. The Devils trying to cap off an impressive game of resilience here. From down 12 to start the first quarter, they've gone on a 12-41 run here entering the fourth quarter. Anthony Matos joined by my color analyst, Richard Thorne Jr. Richard, the third quarter, again, picking up off the second quarter for the Devils.
Yeah, really kind of the same but different, honestly. Middleborough switched to a man, so they're really feeding Ochi in the post and then passing out instead of just passing around the perimeter.
Again, Middleborough only 2 players on the score sheet here. This one goes back for Roberts. Mackenzie Roberts leaves it off. That's Kennedy Frawley. I say it, and then finally a third player has scored for the Sachems. 26-41. Riley across to Thomas. That's by our camera here in the corner. And it hit nothing, thankfully.
As Middleborough will inbound here with Mackenzie Roberts. Roberts escaping the half-court press. Over to Hoffa. Shot. Airballed. Run it back by Olivia Bourne and knocked out of bounds.
Thank you for that, Richard. Right by our camera setup here. We should have a courtside camera here, but our courtside camera guy, Carter Ames, is MIAA, without the second A for MIAA. This one inside for Bourne. Bourne to the corner, or the wing, for Hufalt. Hufalt, entry pass denied by Ochi. And there's 12 seconds left on the shot clock here. It remains with Middleborough.
Another kind of rush possession here, which I really don't like.
Hufalt inside. That's Lily Price. So Middleborough finally trying to get the message of more players other than your 2 best have to score. Gill to the wing. Up top, Thomas. Thomas back 2 to the corner. Gill, left corner. Short. And the rebound goes to Frawley. Kennedy Frawley. This is a 13-point game, and no way is this over. Roberts drives. Skip pass to the corner. This is Price. Frawley going up and one. Count it! And Middleborough down but not out. This could be a single-digit ball game with the free throw. And a timeout, Neil Rebello, as he should. Richard, a very concerning minute and a half here for the Devils.
Yeah, 6 points in a minute and a half while scoring 0 is concerning to say the least. Really, they had good defensive possessions, and then they had quick rebounds to get the 2 points with Lily Price, and then that with the and one with Candy Frawley. Really, the zone is kind of being picked apart right now. The 2-3 zone that they went into at the beginning of the second quarter, now being picked apart at the beginning of the fourth quarter. I don't think they switch back to a full man-to-man. Maybe they do kind of like a half and half, like a man, but they have a floater to kind of double.
So 1 minute 31 gone, 6:29 to go in regulation. Winner of this one goes over to St. Mary's High School tomorrow, Saturday. And the loser is eliminated. The Devs coming into this one 11-9, Middleborough 9-9, an 8 position difference in seeding. Burlington the 30 seed, Middleborough the 38 seed. As we will have the one part of the and one for Kennedy Frawley. As Gill subs out, Sakari is back in the game. She does have 4 fouls. So Neil Rebello not taking any chances. That one is off the mark. Ochi, the big physical rebound. Skip pass over to Riley. Riley, Baglio. Baglio waiting. Corner for Sakari. Sakari takes it to the wing, drives baseline, gets it poked away by Roberts, but it remains with Burlington. As they line up for their inbounds play, Thomas finds Ochi. Ochi up top. Sakari guarded very closely by Frawley. Sakari spinning. Sakari has her pivot. Sakari waiting. Spins around, puts it up, no. And that one's stolen away by Kennedy Frawley.
Tried to get the post move action to work off the bank and just couldn't get it to fall.
Roberts, that catch and shoot for Kufalt won't go. And Thomas will slow things down. Number one goal with these possessions towards the end of the game, use the shot clock, especially up double digits. Thomas finds Ochi. She can't control it. Middleborough ball.
Just some kind of, I don't want to say sloppy because it's not really the word, but
inconsistent.
Yeah, inconsistent possessions here by the Red Devils.
That entry pass goes down low for Bourne. She gets fouled by Ochi, so Bourne will go to the line. And that is on Ochi. That is her 4th. And in comes Gill again. So Bourne will get 2. Knocks the first one down. Ochi comes out. They need her for clutch time. So Ochi has 4. Sakari has 4. Gill has 3. That one off the mark. Gill the rebound. Gill has to be that big presence for Burlington. With Ochi off the floor. Just need to buy 3 minutes. Here's Riley. Up top, Thomas. Thomas, Baglio, that's a deep wing 3. Knocks it down! Brooke Baglio off the bench. It's a 13-point game. Roberts, driving left side. Roberts, Hufalt. Hufalt thought about it. Cross court for Frawley. Frawley to the corner. This is Bourne. Or correction, Price. Inside for Bourne. Bourne blocked by Baglio. 4:48 left, 13-point game. 14 on the shot clock. Finds Frawley, that's an open corner 3. Air ball, free rebound, put back up and in by Olivia Bourne. It's an 11-point game. That pass is tipped, and Baglio will control it. Finds Riley to run some point. Riley across half court, waits at center court. Riley coast to coast, left-handed, leg goes in. It's a 13-point game. Roberts on the right wing. Roberts, Frawley. Frawley intercepted by Gill. Gill spinning away, travel. She picked up her pivot foot, and Middleborough will take possession.
Middleborough finally getting some opportunities at the basket, finally spreading the ball around in the fourth quarter.
Roberts controlling. Frawley driving with the right hand. Frawley, little floater, that's air. And Gill has the rebound. Gill will slow things down, finds Thomas. Thomas out wide to Riley. Riley waits. Riley holding. Mackenzie Roberts defending. Riley driving. Has a free lane. Puts it up. Too strong. And the rebound goes to Baglio. Baglio out. Sakari, that's an open right wing three. Off the mark. And the rebound goes to Bourne. Here's Roberts. The pump fake. That one put up off the board. Too strong. Loose rebound. The Sachems have it. This one down low for Bourne. Bourne puts it up, and the foul is called. 3:20 to go.
Fourth foul on Burlington this quarter, and now I believe that is
3 Devils with 4 fouls.
correct. And although it's still a 13-point game currently, 12 now, but this game isn't out of reach. 3:20 left. They push the pace. Burlington, the Red Devils need to slow their possessions down to really make Middleborough rush their shots.
It'll be Olivia Bourne. 1 for 2. Baglio the rebound. Finds Thomas. Thomas will slow things down. Thomas guarded closely by Roberts. Thomas gets the screen from Baglio. Thomas finds Riley, who's played every minute of this one. Riley, and a foul called on Quinn Hufalt. That is Hufalt's first, and first for Middleborough in the game. Gill will inbound to Riley. Fresh shot clock, can use all of it. Riley slows things down, gets a screen from Thomas, a double screen. Gill was open on a roll, finds Baglio open on the wing, now guarded. Baglio, head fake, Baglio right-handed lay! It goes! Brooke Baglio off the bench. Timeout Middleborough. Brooke Baglio off the bench with 10 on the night. It's been next man up for the Devils. Can't say the same story for Middleborough. It's been very top-heavy scoring.
Yeah, really. Middleborough, or let's start with the Red Devils here, really got everyone involved early, even with the 12-0 run start the game. Again, just incredible comeback in the second quarter. And they've really been spreading the ball around all game. And Middleborough really only had 2 people, Mackenzie Roberts and Quinn Hufalt, be their scorers for 3/4 of this game. And that's just not a way of winning basketball. You have to spread out, even if they're not, quote unquote, the most skilled players. If your best players are being covered double, even triple in terms of Ochi, but you got to spread out, and that's finally what Middleborough's been doing, and that's why they've come back to 12. They have come back from 10 before in this game. Came back to within 10, not come back from 10. But really, if they want to keep this going, they have to spread the ball around.
2:45 to go. Middleborough basketball down 14. Devs have 3 fouls. Middleborough just 1. But 3 Red Devils have 4 fouls. And one of them is on the bench in Zara Ochi. It'll be Mackenzie Roberts handing it off. Lily Price. Price back to Roberts. Roberts gets the screen and the switch onto Riley. Roberts, Price inside. That is Bourne, can't go. Gill can't control the rebound. And we have a foul as Price went up for that rebound. Foul is on Riley. That is Riley's third. 2:26 to go, fresh shot clock for Middleborough. This one up top for Roberts. Roberts to Frawley. Frawley, Hufalt down low. This is Price, off the window and in. It's a 12-point game. Riley now, slowing things down. Riley up the left wing. Erin Riley, Baglio, holding, Baglio, Riley. Back to Gill. Gill, Riley again, top of the key. Thomas. Baglio, skip pass, Riley. It's keep away at this point. Riley driving, floater off the window, short. She falls over, it's a loose rebound. Whose ball is it? Middleborough ball. 1:46 to go, 12-point game. A basket on this possession is ideal for the Satchels.
The question is, when are you going to bring Ochi back into the game? Because you were getting dominated in the paint.
As Baglio fouls Price, or correction, that is Bourne. That is Baglio's second. And here comes Ochi to probably take the place of Baglio.
That's exactly what I thought they were going to do. Chance to bring it within 10. You need the bigger body to get the boards and just have a better interior presence.
37-48. Second free throw coming for Bourne. Off the back iron. Thomas falls over for the rebound. They're not going to call anything. There's a 3 attempt, and it will roll out for Roberts. And we have another foul. And this one is on Olivia Bourne. So almost a dangerous 3 there for Middleborough to make it an 8-point game. Instead, it remains 11.
Middleborough, I think, is going to reach for steals here. They're going to commit more fouls.
Here is Riley. Corner. Thomas. Thomas thought about it. Drives to the middle. Finds Gill. Gill. Driving. Gill inside Ochi. She's free. Gets blocked and fouled, actually, by Price. As the boys are here in an 11-point game, 1:16 to go.
Ochi misses her first free throw.
Misses the first one. Second one on the way. She knocks it down. And the wrong person got a basket on that one. It should be 49-37. Roberts waiting. Goes to Hufalt. Hufalt driving. Floater won't go. Gill fighting for it. Ochi has it. Finds Riley. Riley. Thomas. Thomas gets fouled. And they do fix the scoreboard. 1:02 to go. It'll be Thomas to inbound. Thomas. This is Sakari. Riley waiting on the wing. Riley. And fouled by Roberts. This one's on Roberts. Riley will go to the line for 2.
I think they're just going to do the typical NBA strategy where if you're down late in the game, you just foul, hope they miss the free throws, shoot a 3.
Riley knocks down her first. That was Mackenzie Roberts' second foul. Riley goes 1 for 2. The rebound is to Bourne. Have to push the pace here for Middleborough. It's Frawley, and ball is on the ground. Devs have the possession there on the jump ball. 47.8 to go.
Really, I think that turnover is...
That has to be game.
I think that's the nail in the coffin, yes.
Sakari. Riley fouled by Roberts. So Middleborough potentially just delaying the inevitable here. Riley will shoot 2. So no Dev fouled out, but 3 got to 4 fouls, which has to be cleaned up against a very good St. Mary's team tomorrow, as Riley knocks down her first. 45.9 to go. 13-point game. Misses the second one, and Bourne has the rebound. It'll be Frawley. Spinning, Frawley waiting. Frawley, Roberts. Roberts on the right wing. Roberts to the corner. Hufalt inside. Back to Hufalt, puts it up and off. Rebound is loose. It goes back to Roberts. Roberts driving. That one nearly stolen away. It'll be Middleborough ball, 25.3. Shot clock turned off.
Yeah, really, there's nothing Middleborough can really do to win this game.
This one goes to Frawley. Driving in, floating it up and off. Rebound is tipped over to Aaron Riley. Riley to Thomas. Thomas will just hold. Thomas does have to cross half court, though. It's Gill across half court to Riley. She will just hold it. And the Burlington Red Devils are victors of this one. A very convincing win. The boys are next. The boys are amped. They will enter the court. It should be an exciting one coming up with me and Richard. 51-38, the final. Richard, your final thoughts?
A very rocky start at the start, and then the next 3 quarters were just really, I don't want to say domination again, but it really was just domination. 12-0, held them to 26 points the rest of the way. I mean, lockdown defense and even better offense.
51-38 the final. The boys are next. The timer says 31 minutes. Anthony Mantos, Richard Thorne signing off. We'll see you in 31 minutes for the boys. First round matchup with